ASHAMANE Rogue actually still looks like a pretty interesting deck right now, and I do believe you could be hitting easy legend with this one if you know how to play it. So I'm gonna do my best to give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips so you know what you could be expecting with, and especially against this deck. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, you know what to do. But now, let's get into the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and right now it has a pretty low sample size, sitting at around 54-ish% win rate in top legend actually. And the deck has a lot of interesting tricks up its sleeve, and a lot of the time the name of the game would be tempo. You could be cheating out a lot of interesting things with this one with the help of things like Sandbox Scoundrel, with Metal Detector, with Preps obviously, with Shadow Steps, and you could be discovering all sorts of interesting things through things like Nightmare Fuel, Lucky Comet, Zephyrus. Xavius can be giving you some pretty sick stuff. We also have Marin here for extra value, we have Shaladrisil, and last but not least we also have ASHAMANE, which could be absolutely broken in some longer games. You have quite a few different ways of actually cheating out extra tempo with this one, and one of the main ones would be a Lucky Comet. Like if you do something like turn 1 Space Rock Collector into turn 2 Prep Lucky Comet into 3 free 2s, that is absolutely broken, and that's actually how we lost the mirror matchup in the gameplay you're about to see. But you could also be using things like Web of Deception to cheat out extra bigger minions when you're not supposed to for basically 0 mana with the help of Prep, but this is also a great way for you to be cheating out extra stuff with the help of ASHAMANE, or with the help of Sandbox Scoundrel, especially the mini, or with Zephyrus, that kind of stuff. But it's also no mistake to do it on something like a Cult Neophyte, so you can actually prolong the opponent's increased spell costing. We have Creature of Madness in here, which can also be giving you some very interesting free drops, and it's usually the best thing you could be doing around turn 2. The Observer of Mysteries is a lot of anti-tempo, and the opponent is gonna have to play slow around you. Dubious Purchase gives you tons of card draw, and it's as strong as ever. You don't always need to be using it for the destroy effect, sometimes you just use it for card draw and it's still pretty good. Shaladrisil you usually are able to corrupt. Marin the Manager is also pretty decent, giving you usually the card draw, still the best option for you. And the Ziliax in here would be the Twin Module plus Perfect Module, which you could be cheating out very early with the help of the weapon plus the Sandbox Scoundrel, and that is actually how we won one of the games against an aggressive pally. The deck is definitely not your typical fundamental Hearthstone, so it might take a little bit of getting used to, but as long as you remember that you want to be tempoing with this deck and you want to be cheating out stuff a lot earlier than you're supposed to, I think you should be good. Matchups we don't really have, so let's move down to the mulligans, and here's what it looks like going first. Space Rock Collector is always gonna be MVP, Creature of Madness for turn 2 is great, the Metal Detector is amazing, Cult Neophyte ain't bad, depending on the matchup especially, Lucky Comet can be MVP, Observer of Mysteries, I don't know, it's still good, but you kinda wanna already have a curve for it. Shadow Step, you might hold on to it for something like a Creature of Madness, let's say, or a Cult Neophyte or Observer, and maybe Xavius, again, if you're curving into it. Prep can also be an interesting keep, especially if you already have a Lucky Comet. The rest probably not that hot though. On the coin, again, we can see most of the same cards, so the mulligan phase is not exactly going first or second specific. All around, that's it for the deck. It's definitely not cheap, but it is pretty fun to play, and I'm pretty sure you could be winning a lot with this one if you know how to play it well. Hope the guide helped you, and if it did, you know what to do. Now, let's check out some of my games on my road back to Legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Against the Demon Hunter. Back to basics. This might be interesting. Let's go like that. We're not even using the free mana guy in this one anymore. What the fuck? Who runs the Sarah? Is he Starship or some crap? Probably. It's probably just gonna hero power its 3-2, but we don't care. Schmack.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Skylander Demon Hunter confirmed. Wait, what year is this? You can play at that game, but they won't, because we can do some better. Let's see what this sumbitch gives. +2 and elusive. That's gonna be disgusting real soon. I'm gonna get myself coins. The others are pretty trash anyway, so yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Can actually shadow step her right now, I think. Feels dumb, but I deny him coining out the 4/5s. That's fine. By the time these guys wake up, we're gonna be dealing with this thing. Those are big. Big as balls. Okay, so now we know. Battle Cry triggers twice, that's gonna be nutty. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. We're all about them dark gifts. I don't even know anymore, Ravager. What are those bang decks at this point? Who plays those? I don't know. I don't know. ASHAMANE. Next turn we get the coin out big boy. Let's see what this guy has to say. Minion triggers twice, yo. That's gonna be sick. Lupus. Yeah, I'm down. This thing having charge is actually kind of cute. Yeah, sounds good. I'd rather do it like this. The way things are going, I can almost Pyroblast this man. Pyroblast that ass. Push the 10, Bobo. Push the 10, Bobo. How does he handle these big men? I know, with his butt cheeks. Okay. That looks like the play, guys. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that's the play. That's the play. Dark gift me, dude. If this guy didn't have the armor, he'd be dead. Schmack. Schmack, schmack. Good old schmack attack. Schmack him in the schmackle. Next turn I could return a minion back to his hand. Odds of me getting it not very high though, because I'm not gonna have room for everything. Unless I get a prep, actually, that'd help. Yes, bitch. Prep off the top pyro. Come on, that'd be cool. 11.8 chance of that happening. Make it happen, game. Make it happen. Where the fuck did he get a Frost Nova, you stupid zilly? You stupid zilly. Oh man. Oh man. Cheating. Well, let's see what that do. See what that do. What it do, nephew? Let's put it to the max. Surprisingly useless secrets, not gonna lie. But this guy should be shitting his pants. Really, really useless secrets, not even kidding, dude. No freezing, no ice, no counter. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Are you surreal right now? Let's see if this guy's sniping us. Feels like it. Not really, though. Can't really not play it. Is he gonna launch that ass? He kinda needs to. Wow. Doesn't. GG! It's not a Pyroblast GG, but it's a GG nonetheless. That was a fun little game. That was a fun little game now, wasn't it? Tempoed the shit out of this man's.
Face your worst nightmare.
Another Demon Hunter, how original. I don't think I care for this just yet. Dubious purchase might be good. Not as good nowadays. Going second though, innit? Nah. Okay. I could actually do a turn 2 Dubious if I feel like it. Let me just go ahead and do this so next turn we can just Space Rock into Dubious. Wilbur is potential for him next turn. Oh man, that's a cool ass song right there. I'm just tempo. When all else fails, tempo the shit out of them, guys. There he goes, boring me to death, and it's not his minion, by the way. See what that do. Too elusive, you say? That could be interesting. You can make that trade. This is the only way I stick some damage. Rep. Well, Freezing Trap ought to be good here. Sadly, I can't Shadow Step it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Not gonna prep it, I think. Just do this. This is better against potential free damage AoE out of him too. Doesn't care about Freezing Trap at all. Almost as if he knew, chat. Almost as if he knew. Does he have the free damage? Doesn't. Okay, gives me a weapon and a spell. Can't say no to those. That ain't too bad.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
Of course. Okay, in that case, we're ignoring.
Now this is treasure. Have you filled out the paperwork?
That's about it. Keep that pressure rolling and whatnot. Does heal a lot out of these, but it is what it is. Might come down to ASHAMANE there, we'll see. 3 damage AoE, is that the bright idea? Doesn't look like it. Wouldn't be the way you play it. Kinda annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, that's a pretty nice silly axe.
What cars? Now this is treasure. I need mana.
Muzzle their magic.
Insignificant. Pleasure of forge. Like a few. Insignificant.
Okay. Can you handle that? Please don't. We know he has another Fell Hunter in there. I wouldn't mind top decking Charlotte Drasil right about now, I can tell you that much. Probably won't use it though. I'd rather actually activate it with Alakir or something with the help of prep first. Sure. Wouldn't mind getting ASHAMANE, perhaps. Probably not, though. Okay, that's cute. That's actually cute. I can bounce it.
What cars?
That's a lot of damage. Can you or can you not handle that, kind sir? Please don't. Do I ever prep bounce Zilly? Nah, fuck that. Maybe I should have, because it would have been a 4-4. Probably should have, actually.
My people will regret turning their backs on
Okay, he's doing this just not to die. But he did it. He fucking done did it. Okay, this might be good. Or I could just prep bounce that ass after I've gone face. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's see this first. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That's a rusher though. Can get extra copies of this. Oh god, okay.
Inside voices, please.
It's almost freaking lethal, man. It's almost freaking lethal, but it ain't.
This guy's toast.
So freaking close. Still, that was most of his game plan. Now we're down to ASHAMANE ourselves. Probably should not have gone damaging him. We should have just dealt with this board, because God knows it ain't gonna deal with itself. Fuck. Down to ASHAMANE at this point, I'd say.
I can wait no longer. Taste my blade.
It's not great. This is not great. Probably lose. If he has 3 damage AoE, we did. Or that. Close. Probably should have played it differently though. Last turn was a dumb way to die. I should have not pretended we have enough. We were close, but if you're not killing him, you're not doing shit there. Could be Cycler Pirate.
Watch your back.
Face your worst nightmare.
This could be an interesting curve, actually. Look at him go. Interesting, interesting. I'll actually coin Hero Power for the sake of not being super fucked next turn with the Cult Neophyte too. think it actually makes sense for a deck like ours. Tempo is muy importante. Oh god. Don't you dare have the free twos, you piece of filth. You dumb bitch. I could prep Dubious. I'd rather just Cult for now though. It does look like he's playing the same thing we are, but he just curved out a wee bit better than we did. Next turn Mysteries could be great. But as we saw, odds are slim. That ain't too bad. Let's see what that do. Wow, what a gamer. What a gamer. Okay, -2. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that very soon to a face near me.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection. Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Stop slapping me in the mouth, man. Fuck. Look at this guy. Stop kicking in my teeth, damn it. Jesus. Dude's out to get me. Fuck. Fuck. I don't think I have enough time to stabilize here unless I get some obscenely broken thing out of this. Let's do that then. Taunt, rush lifesteal, something like that. There's something. Has to be this. If he goes with the rushers, I'd still heal out a lethal here, but it's not great. Getting another Telgaff. See now, that's funny. I'm still healing out of range. One off. Two off, apparently. May I have another? That ain't it. That ain't it. This could give me something -2 attack. Or something, I don't know. Probably nothing. Nope, 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 nope. Too much tempo out of this man's. Too much tempo out of one for this man's to handle. Way too much tempo for this guy. Against the Palele. That's new.
Fight with honor. Face your worst nightmare.
I'm gonna hold on to a prep. I think I'll hold on to one prep. It might backfire, but might not. Awfully silent today, chat. What is up with that? What is up with that, Chief? Taking notes? Is that it? Is that it? What the hell? This guy must be menagerie or some shit. I think I'm down top. No. Just hero power for now or something. No, I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. Gives me a potential of a very good free drop. That's pretty decent. Ayo. I regret everything. I regret everything, yeah. Observer of Mysteries could be nice. But I'd rather try and find myself Lucky Comet.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Didn't. Cult Neophyte will stop him from buffing. Weapon will help me do things quicker. Zephyrs can also be interesting, but I think that's the play. I guess this thing allows me to cheat out. Okay, next turn I can Cult Neophyte prep Doobie. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, he's definitely setting up for the 4 mana, so Cult Neophyte will be integral to my game plan. I think I'm gonna prep Dubious before I do any trades, because I really don't want it to kill off the Mermy. Neat. Okay. Next turn I can go Sandbox Scoundrel into Metal Detector. That's gonna allow me to do things quicker. A lot quicker. I'm not a huge fan of this, but it's not that bad. Oh, Celiac's next turn is potential.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
I can literally coin out Celiac's next turn. Not very many decks can handle that this fast, especially an aggro deck like his. I think I'm gonna be ruining his day very, very soon. That's mildly annoying. I could actually return it back the way it came. This can help. I mean, it still could just Celiax, you know? I think the play is still just Celiax, man.
What card?
Now this is treasure.
Good luck with that. Turn 6 after all, why wouldn't we? And we're back to full healthage. Can't say no to that. There you go. Nostalgath even better? No.
Sail for sail! Glorious loot! What a steal!
Insignificant. Pitiful loot. Spun around. Spun around. Mysterious
Good luck with that.
is your wisdom.
Sucks to be this guy.
Reporting for duty.
That ain't too good for him. Could have been better for him, that's for sure. It's time, man, it's time. I think it's time you leave. Go back the way you came. Poor bastard. Bastard Beach. That must suck, but not for me. Shella is not lethal right now. Okay. Doesn't really matter what we pick at this point. Honestly, I'm just picking this for the sake of this guy fucking off.
Mysterious orb. What is your wisdom? Rise, mammoth ballast,
What? Well, that was just a fancy way of losing in it. Just a fancy way of losing in it. Feels like it. Feels like it.
versus Garrosh. Victory or death. Face your worst nightmare.
Against the Warrior. I don't think I care much about any of these. These are not the cards we're looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna be going soon as well, DJ. Okay, this guy looks to be a Sandre. Let's take care of that one. Hopefully he doesn't coin out the ramp right now, so next time we can cock block with a culty boy.
Muzzle their magic.
Let's play the green card.
Gotta get through me.
Ew. Be a damn shame if something were to happen to it. Truly a damn shame. Let's just do this. That's gonna be kind of disgusting. That's also pretty cute, but I think I'm gonna go with this. I'll just chill, we don't care about that culty boy that much.
Find me in the dream.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
Might come down to ASHAMANE, so I'm not too keen on wasting my bounces for this crap. Okay, could be interesting.
Spun around.
So I'm gonna take it with the mouth real quick here. If we manage to get a Sanjay, that'd be pretty funny. Not that funny, to be fair. I mean, he has plenty of other dragons in there and stuff, and ways to discover a Sanjay and crap. But still, could be funny. Ew. Got it with a reborn? That's disgusting. Where? Oh. I'm a fucking idiot, man. I burned the idiot. Why am I so dumb? I botched it. Now it's not gonna trigger twice. I mean, one is, the other one isn't, right? Yeah, I paid the whole effect. Fucking moron. Nice way to combo, idiot. Fuck, dumbass. I'm such a basic bitch. I'm such a basic bitch. I come with a side of pumpkin spice latte and a frickin' quote next to me. Basic bitch at its finest right there. Let me tempo this shit and chill. Okay, I can actually return that shit. Could actually return that shit from where it came.
80? When did this happen?
Hey, how's it going, man? 80 months strong. Yeah, that's a lot of months right there. That's a lot of months.
I wonder.
I'll return it.
Now this is treasure.
Another shadow step, you say? That ain't doing much. Could do the 5 damage AoE here. Let's go ahead and do this. Just kind of lit in it. Anything else I want to do? Great eat. Not the worst. We ate a lot of damage there, not gonna lie, but maybe it was all worth it. Brawl? No? Okay. Oh my goodness, these are gonna keep on eating. Eating is good tonight. What I want to do? Let's discover some. Like a silly X. That's kind of crap. Let's go like this though. At least we stall him.
Muzzle their magic.
That was lame. See what we did this time. Not great. Decent. Left the best for last. Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah.
What separates dream from madness?
See how many of those this man has now. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Takes it like a man there. Like a man, though. Ziliax off the top should be lethal. Unless it lands on... No, it's lethal if it's Zilly. Dubious Purchase could be lethal as well. Let's try and find it. I'm gonna use this, I think. Wait, don't I have lethal straight up? Almost.
Now this is
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Discovering a legendary could be it, but I'd rather do this, I think. Okay, that's just discovering a legendary with extra steps. Cam's not the worst. This might be smarter. Oh, of course, man, of course. I'm gonna do this, fuck it.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Can you handle that? I just have a single taunt here, that's the main issue. Ah, jeez, Rick, so many good top decks there, and then we ended up with this random pile of crap. Okay, rush Windfury next turn perhaps. Do I have a next turn though? Is that gonna be a brawl? A brawl in his 6-12 living would have been lethal. No, he's probably gonna have another... What is he gonna actually have? Oh god, this shit. Okay, that should be fine though. I think we win. If I was a betting man, I'd say that's a win. With this guy especially.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Glorious you.
Stop it with the taunt bullshit, man.
Patience is a virtue.
Get him. Yeah, that was a weird game. Not gonna pretend for a second it wasn't, but take those any day, chat. Take those any day. Okay. Deck was fun. Deck was fun. Kinda enjoyed it. Definitely different. Got a tempo with this one, guys. Got a tempo. Because if you don't tempo, you get tempoed. And to be fair, the game we did lose was against the mirror, so that does not actually show that the deck is not worth it. Definitely looks to be quite the solid pick.